everybody. We are on Kajabi Sisterhood. Well, what we are on, just so you all know, we're on with Jodee Peevor, my Kajabi Jodee, who's an expert in Kajabi. You all know that I love Kajabi. It's been able to build my business, have the flexibility to not only do, well, I get to do everything: memberships, courses, training, coaching, even speaking that I get to do through my Kajabi. And Jodee is the, well, Kajabi queen. Jodee is the person. And today we're going to be talking about quizzes. But there's some big news, excitement for me that I'm thrilled, and I completely forgot until just now, because as of this week, I hit, let's hear it. Woo! I have hit 100K on Kajabi. This is really fantastic. So those of you that don't know Kajabi, it is an online platform that allows you to do your whole entire business. So I let go of MailChimp. I let go of my customer in my CRM. I let go of landing page product. I let go of all of that because everything is included in Kajabi. I have my emails. I have my web page. Oh, I let go of my web page. I have my web page. I have my email. I have my landing pages. I have my communication tool. I have forms and assessments. I have also in that products and orders and events. And I have blogging, and I have email, and every day in every way I get more and more and more, which enables me to do so much more. And by the way, I am primarily a one-person shop. I bring in experts like Jodee to help me out and fix things up. But basically, it is me, and I bring in my team members because I don't want full-time staff anymore. Been there, done that. Used to have a staff of 50, and then I had a staff. No. I work for me, not for everybody else. So this is Jodee Peevor. You can always check Jodee out at Jodee. Hi, Jodee. How are you?
Hey, Angel, I'm on fire this week. Oh.
I'm so excited. And for those of you watching, listen, the whole point of us being in business is to be in business. So while I'm 100K, Jodee is a 500K in dollars and a 500K in pounds, which is quite amazing. And today we're going to be talking, Jodee, the power of quizzes.
Yes.
Like, why should we care about quizzes?
Oh, they're the most fun lead magnet you could ever make. Who doesn't like doing a quiz? Even if it's telling you which Friends characters you should be.
Oh, I love them. I just did a whole quiz of what would this TV, I can't remember his, not Denzel Washington, I can't remember the guy. What would he say about you? And he just said, oh, she's a badass, which it was a quiz, like 2 seconds. Why would I do that? So quizzes are a magnet for people who want to do business with you, or that you're trying to entice them to do business with you, right?
Yeah, you can use all different levels of the funnel. They can be like an entry point for someone who doesn't know you at all for just a bit of fun, or they can be a really, really strong part of your sales funnel, like the one that we built for you, because that actually segments people into the different stages of their journey with Pegine, so that when they're spat out the other end of the quiz, they get sent to exactly the right page that's relevant to where they're at in their journey as a speaker. It's gold. It's absolutely gold. So this is less of a lead magnet. This is sort of later on in Pegine's strategy, because this is, I'm ready to work with somebody. I'm ready to look after them. I'm ready to make sure that I serve them in the way they need serving. So you've got to ask some questions to figure out where they're at. And a quiz is the great way to do that.
It's one of the things that I found really, really awesome. And I'm just going to make this a little bit bolder so people can see. So what Jodee created for me, and based on, so we have 10 pages of questions, which enable people to select those things where they're at. And Jodee, I love how you did that. And each one of these is a way for individuals then to self-select. But I know my product, and I know the level of women who are looking to grow their businesses. I know that women have different stages of business. So Jodee took the stages that I believe in and know for truth, and created a quiz for me so that when you take the quiz, or whoever's taking it, they really can get then directed to the right product for them, rather than buy something that they're going to be disappointed in, or start something that's just not who they are. And I think that's really important. Thank you so much for that. Now, Jodee, I know that you love coding.
I do, yes. I like making Kajabi do exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it. Yeah.
And I don't know coding at all. I don't. You know that it's like kind of thing for me, right? So I understand that, and for all of you watching over here, we already planned this, so don't act like we'll act like we're surprised and being in the moment. But then the truth is, I knew what I wanted to direct, because this that Jodee created for me is, while you're seeing words, there's a tremendous amount of coding behind the words. I don't know coding. I know basics, but I don't know enough. I know enough that would hurt me, right?
Get you in trouble.
And I'm in trouble. But Jodee works with people like me and people like you who are not coders. We don't know this stuff. And we all want the power of quizzes, which I think is so critically important when we're building a business. So you designed something called
it's unlocked. Yeah, it's a new place where all my coding lives, and where you guys can get access to it at super, super cheap prices instead of paying the big cash prizes that a lot of people charge for coding. I'm making it super accessible. I've called it that because I've unlocked the Kajabi code. So if you want to unlock your site and just open it up and add loads of gorgeous features, then the Unlocked Club is the membership for you. It's brilliant. I'm even letting the members decide what features we develop in the future.
Wow. Well, that's going to be awesome. So I can say this is a huge bonus. I love Jodee. I've worked one-on-one with her team. I've done all those things. I'm really glad that I'm not going to be paying you full-time on things until I mess things up. So tell me, so in the Unlocked Club, is the coding for quizzes?
Well, I've made it even easier. I've created that whole page that I built in your site and for loads of other people last year. I've made it as a template now, so that all you need to do is install the template as like a new theme in your Kajabi, and you've got the quiz. You can install it multiple times. You can have 17 quizzes if you want to.
Whoa. So well, I'm glad that I invested in your business.
Well, I built this quiz for about 30 different clients last year, and they each paid an amount of money to have this all coded into their sites. And it's just been incredible. We got so many people going, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I said, we can't do the work anymore. We can't do it ourselves. So instead, we're going to just charge to give you the theme, to give you not the code, because you don't want to play in the code, but just to give it to you so you install it in your site. Whereas last year, as you know, Pegine, we wrote all of these questions out. We did all of the logic, all of the coding behind the scenes, all of the branding. What we've done is we've consolidated that into something that's a bit more portable, and I can just go, there you go and do it yourself. And if you want to, you can pay us to do it, but you can also really easily, for a fraction of the cost, just do it yourself. Isn't that great?
It's beautiful. And I have to say, when you create something on Kajabi or anything, a lot of times you don't go back to it, right? It's launched, but you don't go back to it. But know that, man, I'm looking at this. This is beautiful.
It is great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And so here's the bottom line. I have to change this picture, but here's the bottom line is that they give you then their name and their email, so they get their personalized results.
Yeah, because you don't want them to be, you don't want them to be handled like everybody else. You've got 5 different kinds of people who go through that quiz. So they don't want the same email content as each other. They don't want the same landing page that they go to after they get the results. They want exactly what's right for them in that moment.
Right, absolutely. So everybody watching that's here, you can put a comment below. If you have a question for Jodee about anything, but it's certainly about coaches quizzes today, just please write in your comments. If you're enjoying this, put it in the comments because it's nice to know that somebody's watching. So in this, and so I'll say that the Unlocked Club just launched today.
Yes. Yep. I've just put my homepage live while I was talking to you before we started recording.
And I immediately joined.
You did. I'm so thrilled. Thank you,
So
darling.
I'm your first person in because I know what it can do. But I was really surprised. So not only do I get the quizzes, which are fabulous, right? Mm-hmm. But I also get product themes, which is amazing.
Yeah, there's so much that we've got that we're offering. And when you're a member, you get 50% off everything you want, and you get ongoing support, but you also get, this is the great thing, if Kajabi releases a new version of a page, we do all the updates, and we'll give you all of the new versions of your lovely coded version.
That's fantastic.
You're always up to date. And that's what the membership's about, really. So you pay £15 a month so that you're always up to date with everything. You're not thinking, oh God, I bought this theme from Jodee last year. Now Kajabi's done loads of updates and I can't update it. No way. We do that all for you, including the membership.
So somebody wrote that they love quizzes and assessments, and so do we. We just know that it works.
Well, the thing is with quizzes, if you don't use my quiz, you have to pay $29 a month for Try Interact to basically embed it into your website. And it still doesn't work with all your Kajabi automations. Pegine, you've got your quiz inside Kajabi, in the code in Kajabi. So all the automations, if you want to add tags for their answers, if you want to send them different emails, if you want to send them to different pages, if you want to get them registered to an event because of their answers, if you want to grant them an offer and put a product in their library because of their answers, all of that you can do. With Try Interact, you can't. You've got to use Zapier, and there's only a couple of little options like adding tags. It's very limited. And you've got to pay £29 a month for Try Interact. Whereas with me, it's a completely different ballgame. How cool is that?
Yeah, I'm really loving I just love it. I think that quizzes are so quizzes, whatever the word that you use, we use quizzes, assessments, self-review. I don't know. We had like 4 or 5 other things that we were thinking about. But so in the online club, we get the product themes. Mm-hmm. We get total out of this world site themes, all coded specifically. So it's beyond what, Kajabi gives us these great themes. We can take it to a whole nother level. The same thing goes with landing page themes that we can see, and then checkout pages, which is always a challenge. Now, so Jodee Peevor, just so you know, Jodee and I do this every Thursday because Jodee has lived the Kajabi life for 7 years, right?
Yeah, so it's end of 2015, yeah.
And I began in Kajabi about a year ago. And it was through the reason that I connected with Jodee is that we happened to be on the official Kajabi site. And while there were other people that were sharing what they do, Jodee seemed to keep on jumping in and helping everybody, and wasn't asking for anything. Was just like, we're over here, which made me then reach out to her to say, what do you do and how can I, help me grow? And so we've been working together for about 5 months, 4 months, something like that.
Yeah, last summer, longer than that. So 9 months.
So I think that everything that we do is to grow, and she's been gracious enough to be willing to do this with us, to share. She's also part of the Kajabi Sisterhood, and anybody that is using Kajabi is in Power Women Worldwide, and know that we have this special group called the Kajabi Sisterhood, which is all of us sisters who don't know what the freak we're doing, but we're plugging along and we're going to make some money figuring out. So you're all invited to join that, and also she's going to kill me because I'm saying that Jodee's going to kill me.
Why?
Because I just realized I forgot to do this. So if you want to join Kajabi, just know I'm a partner with Kajabi.
Yes.
So you can join, and I'll put this in, but I always forget to do this. So I'll get into the code. So Jodee, let's go back to the power of quizzes for a minute. Yep. What is the biggest mistake people do with the quizzes?
Okay, so we've got two things in Kajabi that you can effectively use for a quiz. We've got forms and we've got assessments, okay? And assessments are very good for homework. They're very good for tagging based on people's answers. They're very good for, the reason a lot of people use them for homework and things is that there's an upload file function. So Pegine, we put an assessment in yours because we wanted people to share their video. Do you remember in the boot camp? So the only way to get your sort of member to give you their homework, if you like, is in an assessment. You've got the upload file function, which is really, really good. And then you can tag people based on their answers in assessments, which is great. So then you can automate. But what we like about the forms is that it's on a landing page, and look how you wouldn't think that Pegine's quiz was actually using a form, because it's all beautiful and gorgeous. The assessments in Kajabi are one question per page, and you go next, next, next. So it's a very different environment to that quiz that she just showed you. You've got the question at the top, you've got all the answers down, you've got a lovely image. It's a really different feel. So I prefer doing the forms because the aesthetics are a lot better. The assessments are not very customizable yet. And I know Kajabi's working on it, and it is definitely part of the plan for this year. But often, because we're women and we want our stuff to look great, we go into assessments and just feel a little bit, they're not very sexy. And look how great your quiz looked, because you can customize it that much more.
So the difference is assessments are really great for homework because they're not sexy looking at all. But the people that are already in they already know you, they already love you, they want to be answer the questions and upload their information.
Exactly.
The forms that you could use in a landing page to make it beautiful as a quiz is really about branding, engagement, and interest, correct?
Exactly.
So even if they're members and you want to do a quiz, but you want to continue to solidify your brand with them, quizzes is a great way to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And you, like I said at the beginning of the call, you can use these quizzes all the way through your funnel. So you can use them when they're already in your course, like you've got in the boot camp, or you can use them at the beginning as a fun thing. What potato am I? Or you can use them at the beginning of their journey with you. You know, what is the right place for you to be in my funnel? You know, which service is the right thing for you right now and where you are. I need to jump out on a call, my darling. It's 4 o'clock.
Oh, it's one. Okay, so we are now getting off the phone.
Yeah.
So what we love about Jodee is she's actually working her business. So
yes, that's true.
Jodee, once again, I love you. We will talk again because we need to talk about Facebook.
Yes.
And I love you, everybody. Thank you, Jodee. Check Jodee out, and also check out her new Unlocked Club. See you all later on. Bye.
Thank you, darling. Bye.